Morning. We have new mics. I am so curious on how good this audio is. I hope it's phenomenal. I actually recorded. These mics are so good, which is crazy. I have a fan in my office, and it picked it up. So I had to do some editing on my video last night, which I still have to finish. But it picked up the fan, like the noise of the fan, the motor, on these mics, which is crazy. So I don't know how it is going to be in the car. I don't know if you guys are going to hear a lot of like outside noise. I hope not. The goal is to have just crispy audio from here on out. And then on top of that, I just filmed a short that I will be posting today, and it sounded really good. So I'm excited to see how you guys feel about these new mics, because I think they're good. I think they're awesome. We also have a big day today for Disney. I'm going to be basically videoing myself all day once I get done with the gym to keep you guys updated and posted on what's actually going to go on with the Disney board meetings today. Hopefully, we will get some news today. Not that it's like, oh, it's the end of the world, but I'm hoping that the conversations and the votes and everything that goes on today will be known today and not pushed to maybe Friday, because sometimes that happens. But hopefully we'll get some leaks on exactly what's going on inside the Disney board. Let's see, there's only one person here, and that's me. Heather, good morning. Everyone else as well, good morning to you guys as well. I have new mics. I'm so excited about this. So excited about this. I've been wanting to get good mics for a while, but I was just like, I don't know if I want to spend the money. Well, then my other mics broke, so I didn't have a choice. I had to go get more mics, and I didn't feel like waiting. Target had Rode mics, and I was like, all right, let's go get it. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, get it done, get it over with. It's an investment for the channel. But today is April 3rd. That is huge for the Disney company. Disney's board meetings will be happening today. So I'm hoping that I'll get some news before the end of the day. And I'm going to be pretty much filming myself all day to hopefully get a video up as soon as possible. I mean, as soon as possible. I might be double posting tomorrow if that's the case. Well, I'm headed to the gym, my man. I'm about to go. I'm in my Disney gear just because I was filming some content just a few minutes ago. But I am headed to the gym. I'm about 40 minutes away from my gym, 35 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic. Gonna go train some chest and tris, and then head off to work. So, busy day. Yesterday was a really good day with work in the gym. Felt really good. So hopefully I can crush some crap today. Yeah, you're going to the gym. Outside of Disney content and like Disney itself, my second like biggest addiction. Hey, also tell me how the audio sounds, guys, because I don't know how loud the outside noise affects on this mic. It picked up a fan, so I'm assuming that it's going to pick up maybe the outside noise. I hope not, but I don't remember what I was saying before then. It's raspy. That's not good. Is that good or bad? Are you picking up good voice tone, or are you hearing like outside tone? Make sure his damn mic's on. I'm gonna go, but I'll try to be back. Bye, Heather. Thanks for stopping by. But outside of Disney content, I now know what I was saying. Outside of Disney content, I'm a huge gym. Whoa, my receiver just fell off. That could be a reason as to why it's really bad. My receiver wasn't on correctly. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, how's that? Better? My receiver fell off, so it just wasn't on all the way, so I'm assuming that that's why the audio was bad. Is that better? If I have to, I'll go back to my old mics, because I was able to get them working. But I'm really hoping that these work well, because I paid a lot of money for these. Now it's silent. Hold on. All right, how about now? Please tell me this is working now, and I don't want to have to restart this live. Trial and error. All right, cool. I think what happened is that my phone connected to Bluetooth on my car, and the mic in the car is crap. So I had to turn my Bluetooth off, but hopefully we're up and running. But yeah, so not only am I huge into Disney, but I'm a big advocate for fitness as well. I used to be a competitive powerlifter back in the day, so I love training. I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of merge those two for some content. Not sure exactly what that's going to look like, but the goal would be to find a happy medium for both of those. You're just Emmy? I mean, Empire of Germany. Now I'm confused. Come on, people, let's get moving. Yeah, I'm running a few minutes behind this morning because the kids wouldn't stay asleep. Beatrice, good morning. The kids wouldn't stay asleep, so it ended up pushing back me filming my short for the morning, blah, blah, blah. So now we're here. So hopefully, I can't read your names for some reason. It's like really hard to see on my phone right now. Mia Morino? I hope so. My profile pic is just the Empire of Germany. Oh, okay, that's cool. Fizzy, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. Do you want to do a trivia? I'm assuming that's supposed to be trivia. Sure. Drop it in the comments. If I can read it while driving, I'll do my best. Yeah, so we're going to crush some chests and tries. The goal is to figure out how do I merge my two basically happy places into one, and that is Disney content and training. Buddy of mine gave me an idea of like styling workouts around maybe like superheroes or things like that, or like animated heroes, or like strength training programs. That would be kind of cool. That'd be fun. Sweet, that was hard, so I'm glad I said it right. But yeah, guys, we have big news, kind of what I was hinting at earlier. We have big news for the Disney company today. Are you guys having Guten Tag? I am having a good day. Yesterday was a really good day. I think today is just going to be another good day. I'm hoping for another good day. Work was really good. Had a great training session. So yeah, I'm hoping for another good day. I hope you guys have a wonderful day as well. But yeah, April 3rd. Today is, when was Disneyland open? That would be, hold on. Magic Kingdom opened in December of 71. Disneyland opened in, it was a 10-year gap.
I don't know why I'm blanking on this. I don't remember. I don't remember the exact date that it was open, which sucks. I actually did a video on this not too long ago. Disney World opened in 1971. I can tell you that, though. Finn, good morning. Keep going. I like these questions. Ask me another one. For some reason, my dad brain is not allowing me to remember that date specifically, though. I can remember Disney World, so that makes total sense. Not in a disrespectful way, but keep your eyes on the road. Hey, it's just like if I was looking down at my radio. I'm hands-free from the phone. Not like I'm like in the phone the entire time. And my phone's right on the dash, so it might look like I'm looking directly at the camera like this, but I'm actually looking at the road. 1955. What is this dude hauling? Yeah, going back to what I really wanted to get on this live and discuss, guys, was today is the Disney board meeting. We should have some big news. I'm going to do some videos basically all day on myself, trying to figure out what's coming from these meetings. I don't know if anything will be leaked today or stated today, but hopefully we'll get some good information on what the Disney board shakeup will look like over the next coming days. Hopefully, and more importantly, today we'll get a gauge on what the Disney board will look like and how that'll impact the next couple of years of expansions with the Disney project. How old was Woody when the first movie came out? How old was Woody, like the character Woody? I know it came out in 1995, but I don't know how old the character itself was. You want questions, right? Sure, go ahead. That's a good question. I'm not sure how old Woody himself was, but I know that the first Toy Story came out in 1995. It was a partnership between Pixar and Disney, because at the time, Pixar was owned by Apple. When's your birthday? It's on the same day that it is every year. That's not the wrong answer. That is definitely not the wrong answer, am I right? The same day that it is every year, right? I don't know. I feel like maybe you're a Scorpio. So, like October, November, something like that. It's in April. Well, crap. It's like right now then. Well, either happy belated birthday or happy early birthday. Beatrice, when was Woody? How old was Woody in that movie? I don't know. Do you know? Do you have the answer? Good morning, Elena. April 22nd. Well, happy early birthday. I appreciate you coming along. I hope Beatrice didn't leave, because I really want to know that answer now, because if not, I'm going to have to look it up, and it's going to bother me all day until I figure out how old Woody was inside that movie, because I have to know. I actually have a video that'll drop this week on not like the history of Disney. I kind of did a brief complete history on Disney World about a week or so ago, which was really cool because I wanted to be entertaining but short, so it's not like you were sitting through an hour-long documentary. But I'll have a video dropping this week on how the Disney company has changed most of everyone's childhood since the 1930s, which is pretty crazy. I only go into about 5 or 6 different either technologies or advancements and innovation that they have done themselves that have actually set the standard for a lot of industries that probably most people don't even realize affects you on a daily basis. One of those being like the phones that we use, our smartphones that are all touchscreen. Disney didn't invent the touchscreen, but they helped debut touchscreen technology in the early 80s on a commercial setting in Epcot, which was really cool. It was the first time that anyone was actually able to use this technology outside of like a lab setting or directly from the inventor. So it's pretty cool to get to see how many people got interested in touchscreen technology in the early 80s, even though it hasn't really been around in any type of commercial use since maybe like the mid 2000s. He was 49? Jesus. 45, even still. So yeah, just think about it today. Like, if Disney didn't help spark the curiosity of thousands and thousands of individuals when it came to touchscreen technology, our daily use of our cell phones could look drastically different today, which is pretty crazy. When was last did you drink McDonald's? I think it's been like a year since. I only eat at one McDonald's, and that's actually in Orlando because it's the world's biggest McDonald's. So it's actually been over a year. In the second year, so yeah, well, a 10-year gap, so that makes sense, yeah. Or 14-year gap? Was it a 14-year gap between those two movies? Holy crap. Yeah, that's insane. I mean, also, this is kind of like spilling most of the video. The Disney company invented a film process called Technicolor that actually allowed for vivid, bright, lifelike colors to be added to on-screen technology for film and animation that radically changed how we see television and film today. Just think about it. If you were watching a movie and the colors just didn't come out right, or the colors weren't there at all, Walt Disney helped create the technology that led to production color television, which is pretty cool. Go on Google, go close up burger, don't eat McDonald's. I don't eat McDonald's, so. Yeah, pretty crazy though. The Walt Disney Company has set the standard, and then just think like from a hospitality standpoint, if you guys don't know what hospitality is, that is like not just theme park, it's hotels, restaurants. Disney has actually helped set the standard for a lot of hospitality industries where they have innovated the processes to make hotel efficiencies top-notch that's now been taught around the world thousands of times, which is pretty crazy. They also are expert storytellers, but where that also leads to is that Disney has a sales program that teaches individuals not only in like the car industry, which I was a part of for a while, got to experience some of that, but the Disney Institute also helps teach sales to massive companies throughout the entire world. Pretty crazy. Y'all both have the same birthday? What the crap? What are the odds of that? Yeah, that's insane. What they've done with the internet. What are you hoping to get for your birthday? I love that you guys are having a conversation about y'all's birthday. Did we reconnect? Did I lose you guys? I hope you guys are still there. Sleep. What do you hope to give for your birthday? Sleep. What type of coffee do you like? Here's the thing about coffee. I don't think I ever got old enough for coffee, because I'll be honest with you, I don't like the taste of coffee. I don't drink coffee, which is pretty crazy. I have tried coffee in pretty much every setting, like cold brew, nitro, espresso, regular coffee, like iced coffee. I cannot get into coffee. I want to so bad because it smells so amazing, but I cannot drink it. The flavor of coffee just is not good for me. So, how I get my caffeine in, pre-workout. So like that's what I'm drinking right now. And the occasional energy drink, especially. I've drank more energy drinks over the last couple years. I actually used to be like a huge advocate against them, just because I didn't need them, and if you realistically aren't missing sleep, you probably shouldn't be drinking them. But now that I have 2 kids, I have to pretty much have caffeine in some way, shape, or form, whether it's pre-workout or on my off days, an energy drink of some sort. Name, what's going on, buddy? Glad to have you here. Name, we're actually talking about a few different things, but the reason I got on this live this morning was today is April 3rd, of course, which means the Disney board meeting is happening today. So we could potentially have huge shakeups in what the Disney board will look like. And that also means what will happen to the Disney company and the plans that they have over the next few years for expansions. Will they be radically pushed up? Who knows? But I'll be filming myself all day. I'll be doing like basically an all-day video as I learn new things, if things are leaked to us, to be able to post a video as soon as possible. I'm sorry, but Disney kinda ruined Star Wars. I honestly don't disagree with that statement. I'll be honest with you. Here's the thing. When it came to the movie franchise, Disney has not done the best job. I'll be completely honest. Now, TV Star Wars, that's honestly pretty cool. Not gonna lie, Disney has done a lot of things for the Star Wars company when it came to like the success of that business. TV, phenomenal. The TV shows are amazing. But on top of that, they have grown the fan base drastically, which is not, for some people, it's not a good thing, because they're like, oh, they're not kind of sticking to the lore of Star Wars. They're making things much more generalized, which it spreads the base and gets more people into the films, which is pretty cool. So they've grown it from a profit standpoint, but when it comes to like sticking to like the OG Star Wars, like original scripts and stuff like that, I agree. It's not the same stories anymore. But they have definitely grown the fan base, reaching more people, and on top of that, the profits have soared between the capabilities with Lucasfilm and what is the toy maker that they use? I don't remember. But Disney pushes product like crazy, more than anybody else. They made lightsabers like LED sticks. I would definitely say, I mean, you gotta think, Disney is a massive company. So when it comes to like mass producing toys or souvenirs or lightsabers, you have to think Disney is not going to do it 100% right because they're trying to mass produce a product. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to buy a lightsaber, is to probably not buy it from the Disney company. I would buy it from more reputable brands who only specialize in lightsaber builds, because it makes the most sense, because they're spending a lot of time, a lot of energy to build high quality lightsabers, where the Disney company really isn't doing that. They're just trying to make it look movie accurate for the most part, make it look cool, and not only get the adults involved by making a decent quality lightsaber, but realistically grab the attention of kids. That's what it is. You mean in the movie? What I would say is that I don't mind the lightsabers. I mean, you got to think early technology for the original films, lightsabers honestly weren't that great. I mean, have you ever looked at like how they made those? That's why they looked a certain way. I would say that Disney, when it comes to a film, like from a film standpoint, has improved the animation and the CGI greatly to what it would probably look more closely like if it was actually real. Because you got to think, it's not like a true energy sword. I mean, it's a laser of sorts, so it's going to be hard to contain that. So you get that LED effect. But do you think Disney will not collapse? It's on the role in the film industry will diminish. No. Here's the thing. Every company has its highs and lows. No matter what, no one can stay on top forever. You got to think the Disney company has been number one in both film and theme parks for pretty much, film will say between 20 and 30 years. Theme parks over 50 years. I mean, it's crazy to think about how long this company has been around. It's been around for over 100 years, leading innovation in most standpoints, and eventually people are going to catch up. Technology catches up. Here's the thing about Disney, though. People don't realize like how big this company actually is and how many legs it has to stand on. Looking at the future for the company, right now they have $60 billion dedicated to the budget over the next decade for the Disney company. 17 billion of that, which is actually going to go to Walt Disney World alone. That's going to lead to the possibilities of a fifth gate, with people like Jeff Foley coming out saying that they're going to invest thousands of jobs over the next decade into the parks, which absolutely means that we're going to have expansions and the possibility of fifth gate. Now, Governor uh, Ron DeSantis and the Disney company have dropped their lawsuits. They're working together, and even Ron DeSantis hints at a fifth gate possibly coming to the Disney parks, which is going to lead to massive expansion and massive growth for the Disney company. Looking over the next 3 years, when it comes to film production, we have major box office hits that's going to be coming one after another, which I compared to the Disney boom of 2010 to 2019, when they reached over $300 million when it came to their stock prices, which is pretty crazy. On top of that, the realistic view of why Disney has such a bad rap right now is because of when Bob Iger retired and Bob Chapek ended up taking over. The decisions that were made during his reign, even though it was very short, maybe 2 years or of effect at the end of the day, those decisions for a company that size last between 2 and 5 years. So to get away from that, you have to realize you're going to have to go through crap for 2 to 5 years, especially if the decisions weren't in the best interest for the Disney company. Now, now that we're coming to the end of that 5 years, with Bob Iger back at the helm, with the Disney company probably going to get super aggressive over the next 2 years when it comes to the expansions and making sure they get back to the roots of an entertainment company instead of getting involved into politics where they really shouldn't be. The Disney company is going to look drastically different, and it's going to be on top again, I would say, within around Call him Bob Paycheck. That's realistically what he was. Because at the end of the day, all he was worried about was how do I fill my pockets with more money. And instead of doing it in a way that Disney Company has done it for over 100 years through pure, clean family entertainment, he was doing it in a more greedy fashion that left a bad taste in most everyone's mouth. So why am I such a big fan of the Disney Company? It's because it's so diverse in so many ways. It's been around for over 100 years, and it all came from the idea of one man, and that was Walt Disney himself. One of the greatest minds of our generation, well, of the previous generation, that impacted the world for decades and decades to come, even after he was dead, inspiring individuals to chase their dreams no matter what their age was. So, realistically, has Disney gone through the crap over the last few years? 100%. But that's all about to change really, really soon. And I've made videos over the last couple of weeks, and I've discussed this with some of the people on here, that the Disney Company is going to look drastically different before the April 3rd board meeting, which happens today. And over the last few weeks, we've gotten several leaks on what's actually going to be happening in the next few months. And I have to say, it's going to be absolutely insane. Epic Universe is going to be crazy come next year, but the changes and the implementation of projects that the Disney Company is about to do will not be overshadowed by Epic Universe, which is huge things to say. Absolutely huge things to say. So I'm super excited. I can't wait for what's about to come. But guys, I'm about to head into the gym. I need to go train, get to work. I appreciate every single one of you guys, whoever was here. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go watch something for me. Let me know what you're interested in seeing. But for now, go out, be you, be great, and I'll catch you in the next one.